If it dies, it dies.
If it dies, it dies.
If it dies, it dies.
If I die today, it'd be a holiday. Do we need one more shot?
I'd be down.
We might. Let's do it.
Fuck it.
Why not? We're here for a good time, not a long time, right?
Why can't we be both?
Why can't we be both?
Yeah. How come we can't be here for a good time and a long time?
I don't know.
Because you just get caught up in the good time that the long times don't last.
Damn.
But you never know they're until they're over.
You're
when
right.
the good times are.
You do your best. You gotta do your best to live a long time. But while you're here, you might as well have a good time.
Yeah. I guess that's what it means, because nobody's guaranteed. You're not guaranteed forever. But it's like, damn, it always have to be a short time,
Yeah.
Let's go. 3,
Ready?
2, 1.
Welcome back to Usr Frndly Podcast, the friendliest
Podcast in the world.
I'm Squared Hill.
It's your boy Pablo Trees.
And it's Jason.
I'm
David.
and he's David.
Hello.
Today we have a very
Hello.
special guest.
Yeah.
Give him a proper
Um,
introduction.
We got a friend of the
Legend
pod,
in the
my brother
building.
with me. When we're together, I feel like we're all elite members. You know what I'm saying?
Elite. All elite.
A creative, a very well dressed man.
Dapper.
I came
Um,
prepared
gentlemen.
today.
Hey, the king of the awkward age himself. We
Yeah.
got David
go.
Martinez with us today. Y'all can find
Let's
him.
go. Government names only. We're really friends like that.
Factual.
Happy to be here. Guys.
How's your week, bro? What you been up to?
Man, my week's been all right. It's been all right. Just been at work, and then got the Twisted Cantina, Twisted Rodeo Showdown Saturday. Little day party at Twisted Cantina. It's gonna be a good time. Buy your tickets right now. Eventbrite. My link's in the bio. But yeah, that's been working on that with Juani and Bryant. He works at the bar. So it should be a good time. We're gonna have Mechanical Bull.
Damn.
And
By the time
we made some
that
T-shirts
happens.
too. We're also partnered with System Seltzers.
Mhm.
So they're gonna supply System Seltzers for everybody who buys a ticket. So free drinks.
Fire.
Come through, ride the Mechanical Bull, whatever.
That's this Saturday.
That's this Saturday. This probably not gonna come out by the time the event happens.
It's all right. There'll be
It
another
was
one.
it was very successful though. Everybody came
There's
out.
more after that. Just know
Jason
that
rode the
we
bull.
doing things. We had a good time. Jason rode the bull. Had to carry out Pablo.
Too many
Got hurt.
drinks. I've always wanted to try a mechanical bull, but
You
that
think you'll
shit-
last long?
Yeah, hell yeah. Why not? I don't know.
Nice. We
The
got
lady
pictures,
of the
huh?
son who owns like the dispensary.
Mm.
Yeah.
Well, the lady who owns the dispensary, he actually rides bulls.
Oh.
Like, bro lives
Real
in
ones?
Iowa,
Oh,
and he was the first person I've ever met who's told me that he showed me videos and shit. And he was just talking about it so casually. He's like, yeah, man, like I do this shit all the time, and I'm like, damn, like bro came in with the cast and shit on his arm. But seeing that shit in real life is really nuts, actually. Like
That looks
knowing somebody who
intense.
does that shit.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
I couldn't imagine like the preparation. You know what I mean? Like what can you do to prepare for that shit?
They do it on Jackass all the time, but
Yeah, but they definitely don't prepare for that shit though.
No, they don't.
They just say fuck it.
Just get hit.
But being able to that's a big ass animal you have to tame.
But is it really tame? It's not even taming it for real. It's just like
I mean,
it's lasting.
Yeah.
Like you're
And
really
then
just
they
like
get you out of
lasting
there
until
as
you
fast
can't
as
like
you
hang
can.
on to it anymore.
I guess that's
Before
what
it
a
steps on
horse
you.
is.
Yeah.
Even a horse. Yeah, you tame a horse. That's kind of crazy.
Nah, facts.
But
How was your week, Square?
My week was cool. We have me and the guys, Thrax Gang, we have a pop-up coming up for a fee. He has a project he's dropping called The Highest. And
Nice.
we've all came together to like help support that, but also like I'm gonna have some comfy stuff out. It's gonna be the first and only
Oh,
pop-up
shit.
I do until I drop. And yeah, it's gonna be fun. So that should be, and then that's like next week.
Yeah, this might already have been out. But
Yeah, so it should already be out.
Yeah.
But that was also successful too.
Hell yeah.
I'll talk about it on the next pod too. But yeah, that's really been my week. Like the highlight of my week, like just dropping the flyer and everything.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's gonna be fun.
I've been house sitting because my parents went to the DR.
Oh, nice.
So this whole week I'm gonna be staying at my parents' house and taking care of the dog, and it's just
The DR?
Dominican Republic.
Oh.
They went to the doctor.
I was like, bro.
But yeah, it's been a while since I've been home, like since I moved out. So it's kind of cool being back in my room. They like upgraded everything. They did remodeled the whole house while I was gone.
Whoa.
They
They say
did
you
change
get
it,
you
right?
out. It's over.
Yeah.
They said it's
They're
time
probably
to go.
saving money on groceries.
Your
is
dad,
what
I've
they're
been waiting my entire life.
There's like whole new tools in the garage and shit.
Yeah.
But
It's his time to shine. He said.
I've been waiting for him to get out. How's your week, Jason?
That's so funny. My week was
Good news?
not too bad. Yeah.
Things are getting better.
Yeah, but I still got a lot of shit to figure out. Probably gonna move out soon, and then gotta figure out where I'm gonna go.
Life shit.
Life shit, and then I gotta come back right back to it. So
Growing shit.
that's what I'm on this week. But
Hell yeah.
man, it's kind of been hard to getting back into designing stuff in a weird way. Like I felt like after that event a while ago, I was just like, yeah, I don't know, just got stagnant, just chilling,
Yeah.
not even.
But I feel like
you know what I'm saying?
that also wasn't like too long ago. It wasn't long ago. That was like 2 weeks ago.
It's
A
like
week
human nature to keep wanting to
It
progress.
feels long ago.
ago? Yeah.
So
Now
how
you just gotta
yeah,
sell it.
Yeah.
When you made it, now you gotta sell it.
yeah.
It's like ups and downs. But before we get into it, like how did how did you guys meet? You and David?
Yeah.
Well, I've known David for a while because of Chris.
Yeah.
So even seeing like you on Chris and like you and your brother, like I feel like I've known you like through that,
Yeah.
but through the shop,
Yeah.
it was really. I feel like the
Every now
Christmas.
and then.
I feel like it was we've seen each other before, but even like the Christmas party was like the first time we really
Yeah,
like
yeah. It was.
Oh,
we clicked. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like it was just
And
he
Chris
hopped in the, I mean, just ever since it was just like that. It was just cool, but I feel like I'll tell Kayla this too. You know, shout out to Kayla. I tell Kayla like I felt like I knew who she was before. Like I had love for her before I really knew her, and I feel the same way about you too. So it's just like mutual friends. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And then we actually met, and it was here we are. Here we
Chris,
are.
Chris would always talk about you, and I'm like, yeah. Like one day we'll meet. Like you just be like, you know,
Shout out Chris. I love
Yeah.
you.
love you too, Chris. Crazy man.
But yeah,
Come
I
on
feel
the
like
pod.
just like that's
Come on the
life
pod,
too.
yeah.
Too. It was like, man, we also live. I feel like we all are in the realm. So it's
Yeah.
kind of like things are bound to happen. Like once
Right.
we're just in the same space. So, but I feel like once we met, it was like we clicked. You know what I'm saying?
Easy.
So we both love wrestling. You know what I'm saying?
Love it. I live it.
Yeah, I thought actually you could be Hugo right now.
I could be.
What the
David
hell?
has something to do. So.
Who's Hugo for the people that don't know?
Hugo, I have a twin brother.
Let's go.
We look just alike. Unless you really know us, then you can tell the difference. Sometimes I look in the mirror, I'm like, damn, I look like this fucking guy.
So who's older?
I am by
Okay.
5 minutes.
That's crazy.
Damn.
But like growing up, did you guys always get like the same haircut? And
Well, we do that now. It's like we're
Nice.
like each other's guinea pigs. Like I got like my ears pierced, and he goes like, okay, cool. I look. You know,
Oh, that's fire.
I didn't even think about
That's a
that.
good
you
one.
know, like he'll grow his hair out, and I'm like, I have my hair growing out a little bit. I'm like, you know what? It's time for me to get a haircut, get
Mm.
something new. And he's like, doesn't look half bad. And then Barbara would be like, your brother came in. He just was like, get whatever David gave me. Whatever you gave David. And then that's it.
Who's older?
That's so
Well, he-
funny.
Oh yeah.
By 11 minutes.
That's a
Damn.
crazy time. 5 minutes.
5 minutes. Oh, I thought you said 11 minutes. earlier. I'm
What?
like, damn, I'll just assume.
Nah, yeah. Shout out to Hugo though.
Yeah.
Love that guy. We're the
Drop
same
a bomb for
person.
Hugo.
Drop a bomb for Hugo.
Let's go. But do you guys ever feel like you guys have the same, like if he gets hurt, do you get hurt, or like is it some weird, not weird, but like cool twin telepathy?
Not
power?
really, but we get like you get like this sense of like you get so scared, like when you each get hurt, like you get so
Mm.
worried, and I think that's like a half thing. Like playing soccer,
Mhm.
like you know we'd see each other like you know fall or like get hurt, and you're just like in panic mode. Because even in the back of your head, I'm like, I don't know how I'm gonna tell my mom. Like this dude just probably broke his ankle
Yeah.
or like got a concussion. Even like the dumb shit we used to do, like growing up, like in the park, we used to do a bunch of stunts and shit,
Mhm.
and like he would like
Parkour.
hurt himself. Yeah, like parkour and stuff, get hurt. I'm like, I don't know how I'm gonna explain this to my mom. But then you worry about each other.
Mhm.
And it's everybody's like, how is it having a twin? And it's just like you worry about yourself, but it's not you.
Yeah.
But it's like if anything ever happened to my other half, then it's like
Damn.
life is different. Like
Yeah.
life, you know,
Shit.
it
Yeah.
changes.
I feel like it's. I mean, more for you too, because it's like I have a sibling. Well, they don't have siblings. I have a
Your own
sibling though,
child.
so it's like it's
Yeah.
not. it's like, I got that connection, but it's also not like that connection
Yeah.
too. Like I definitely worry about like that. I feel like that's the only thing that separates it. You know what I'm saying? Being a twin and being like having some type of connection like that. You guys came out, regardless, y'all were in there at the same time together. You know what I'm saying? So
you almost feel responsible for each other.
yeah,
You know, and like I'll do like stuff. I'll be doing my thing, and he'd be like, "You gotta stop doing that, man." Like it could be anything crazy. I could be like, he used to be smoking a joint. He'd be like, "Dude, come on, man. You gotta be doing that."
yeah,
And I'm just like, all right, relax. You know, but it's like, you know, it's like vice versa.
Yeah.
You know, like he can have a bad day, and I'm like, come on, dude, don't have a bad day on me.
Mhm.
Because then you think about it. It's like that's like me having a bad day.
yeah.
And you don't want yourself to have a bad day. You know.
Facts. Like
Like,
you're fucking up.
yeah,
You're
yeah.
fucking up my vibes right now because you're sad,
Right.
and I don't want to be sad.
We grew up like basically like at each other's hip.
hmm
Like we never left each other's side. We talk every day.
Yeah,
You know, and we are into the same thing. And like wrestling's a thing that we bond over. And it's like every day we talk about it, even games and toys and all the other shit. It's like what we talk about, and bond about. And it's just like, damn, I made myself really sad one day. I was like, one day, what if I don't have that anymore? You know, it's not the same. I can talk to you about whatever wrestling.
Yeah, but
it's
that's
cool.
also like that's what I'm saying. That's your connection with your
But
brother.
that's my,
So
yeah,
it's just
that's my
different.
connection.
You guys
No,
probably
but
talk
I
about
watched
it.
wrestling with my mom. I'm not gonna lie. My OG was watching wrestling with me, bro.
Right.
Like, so it wasn't like I mean, my best friend Mike was watching it too. One of my best friends. You got these guys right here,
Yeah,
but
we get it. He's gonna be your
but
best friend.
no, like we watched it too. Like we were playing like you remember Raw on I don't know, Raw on Xbox, like the original
Yeah.
Xbox. We were playing that shit. He put me on all that shit.
Xbox
So
exclusive.
it was like the same thing to where that was me and his thing. You know what I
Right.
mean? But I just eventually just watched it on my own. Like my mom was watching it with me and shit. But yeah, it's the same thing, but not with the twin. It's just with my
and
my
that's where
brother
like
still too. Though, but,
that's where the telepathy kind of plays in.
mhm.
Mm.
Like where we don't wanna, like I don't have, like I'll send him something and it's just like he'll send it to me too.
Randomly.
Randomly.
Like the same thing.
Mhm.
It's like same, like I can like I always have my phone on D&D, so like he'll send me something, but I'll be like scrolling, I'll send him something back like to him,
Yeah.
and then when I check the messages, it's like the exact same thing he just sent me.
Yeah.
It's like we already know, like we're wired to be like, I know you're gonna send me this, I'm gonna send it to you first, and it's like that. Even sometimes we'll be like chilling, quiet, and just like boom, say the same sentence.
That's crazy.
And it's like this crazy thing. I remember one time walking home from school, like it was like 8th grade, and like we were just walking, silent, no headphones, just raw dogging life.
Yeah, he was vibing for sure.
None of us had a cell phone. It was just me and him. Like we link up after school. It's time to go home, and we're like walking, and then we just said the same lyric at the same time, same exact lyric from the same
Yeah.
exact song. Like it wasn't at the beginning. It was like in the middle of the song.
Yeah.
We just said the same lyric, and we just looked at each other like, "What the fuck?"
It makes sense.
But
yeah.
that's cool, man. Having twins is awesome.
You guys probably wanted to be like a tag team duo. I'm sure
We
you-
are a tag team.
Well, yeah. And like the actual WWE, I can see it.
Yeah.
That'd be
I mean, we
fine.
always we kind of know how to wrestle a little bit.
Yeah.
We thought like I wanted to get as a Christmas gift, wanted to get him like wrestling school.
Yeah.
But that shit's expensive.
Dude, hell.
Dude, it's like
That
fuck-
shit is-
it's like $4,000.
You know what? I
Yeah.
think the day I realized that, because I feel like I wanted to be a wrestler. I'm not gonna lie to you. I think the day I realized that I'm like, I want to be taken seriously, and I know in my heart how
Yeah.
much potential I have,
Mhm.
but I know
People want to take you seriously?
not even that. But it's. I feel like I'm shorter than like damn near Rey Mysterio. You know what I'm saying? It's like I'm not. He's tall, but he's shorter, but to taller guys. You know what I'm saying? Like, I feel like I'm a little bit shorter than him.
You know
Not
they-
saying I
they
couldn't
lie.
be taken seriously, but it's like I got big dreams, bro.
Who's like your equivalent, like as a wrestler? Like if you had to.
I don't know if I have one.
Mm.
I probably do, but I don't know who would be my height and like
Yeah, I don't know.
my height and size. I couldn't.
You're
get-
shorter than Rey Mysterio?
I feel like I am. I
who,
feel like.
who would you want to wrestle like?
Yeah.
That's a
Damn.
better question.
Like choose your character.
I mean, if
Choose
I
a
was
moveset.
to get, not saying I'm not in shape now, but if I was to get in more of the proper shape,
Damn.
I would like to wrestle like a few people. Like I would want to lift more. Like, but I would want to wrestle like some of the bigger guys. Like I love Joe. I like the aggressiveness of like a Joe, like Samoa Joe.
Oh yeah.
But I like big dudes who can like, or like dudes who have size on them, but they can do shit. Like you can do a high kick, or you can do, you know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? You can do like different shit. Or
You like big
I'm not
dudes.
saying I'm gonna jump off the goddamn. I'm not gonna do like a suicide dive or nothing.
Right.
But I'll jump off the top rope, do a little,
Yeah, I would love to do a suicide dive.
I don't know.
Yeah.
Too fast. I'll just jump off the top. I mean, I guess the suicide dive might be safer.
Yeah.
But
I've kind of like I mean not I haven't built it, but like I've thought like if I were to wrestle, like this is how I would wrestle because I'm like super small.
and who would you wrestle like?
I mean, I would also wrestle like a couple guys,
Mm-hmm.
but I think I'd go with like the tactic of like to make it realistic and real. Like I gotta take out the legs, I gotta take out the arms, and like make it believable that like someone my height could take out like someone like as big as Pablo.
Yeah. Not say like I've never said like not say I don't believe in myself. I just know like I know the company, the business is mean.
Yeah,
And
true.
shit.
But it's also your character. If you got heat with the crowd.
No, yeah, you're right. You're right.
You know, cut a promo.
I don't know if I could do it.
I mean,
I don't know if I'm running no ropes.
Hulk Hogan couldn't wrestle for shit, but
not at
he
all.
could cut a promo.
I mean, and I'm black, so I feel like right there, I have the charisma card. You know what I'm saying? It's like we're already starting off pretty decent, but who knows? It might be I might get that 10-day contract one day.
Right? So just three show up.
I probably like more to call a match now, like than actually wrestle. But
I'd like to call a match. That'd be fun.
I think being like on some like guest like what like Rosenberg does, or like you know what I'm saying, what they be doing like when they come.
I'd call matches like old JR on Triple H.
You guys should have a sports show or like a wrestling commentary show. That'd be fire.
That's what me and my brother wanted to do. You know, that's all we do is talk. Like all we do is talk about like all day, every day is. Did you see this? Like, what do you think about this? What would you change about that? I don't know why they're doing this. You know, and it's just like it's all structure.
Y'all working for the CEO titles.
Yeah, right.
Do you guys both model too? Right. I mean, I've seen a couple of shoots where there's two of you, unless they just Photoshop two of you.
Yes and no. Hugo's a little like less on like doing creative stuff. He wants to, but he's like never really like kind of put his foot in there.
Yeah, you've always been more into like the streetwear culture.
Yeah, and then he just takes whatever I don't want.
Because for the people that don't know, you also have a brand, Awkward Age.
I do. Awkward Age. Big
Can you
Apple
tell us
boys.
a little bit about that?
Awkward Age was a lot of things before.
You had other brands like before it turned into Awkward Age? It's always been.
Yeah, I don't like to use the word brand anymore.
Oh.
I feel like me as an individual is like the brand. Like I'm David. Like, you know, if I were to work with other brands, like they're working with me and I'm working with them to, you know, do something. Like I'm not essentially going to do like Awkward Age, or, you know, you're not going to essentially do like your thing, or even you probably won't, you know. It'd be like a collaboration with like you. And like in myself, I'm a brand. I'm the brand. And Awkward Age is a project. Because at any point I can be like, I did it. It went good. It went bad. I sold it, but on to the next thing.
Fire.
You know, so
I like that. Yeah.
That's how I've been looking at it. I love working on it. And I think it's more of an experiment for me than like a full project that I want to like do. And maybe I'll keep doing it as like a full-time thing that I want to do. But right now it's like the more I learn about design and like what direction I want to go, like what it's going to be, like everything kind of changes a little bit. So,
and was it something that you always wanted to? Because I think even like upon meeting, I didn't know. I knew that you did things, but I just didn't know like what quite. But I think sometimes that's the coolest thing about people, because I can know that you're this or you're this. You know what I'm saying? But like when I don't know, because I feel like I'm the same type of person too, where it's like you're around or you like, you know what I'm saying, you're involved in so many things that people don't really know what to like put on you.
Yeah.
So with that, was the clothing always like the goal, or was it just like you said, was it just like what you're having fun with now, or what you're like trying out now until like you go to the next thing?
It was always like having fun with it.
I'm just having fun with it.
Yeah, I'm just having fun with it. I just want to do a lot of things. You know, like the brand itself is kind of a reflection of me. I've always been like a weird, awkward person, and I think everyone in their lifetime has like a weird, awkward stage. And that's like how everything kind of develops, like how the brand kind of developed. It was just like me, you know, I'm awkward. What could I say? You know, I get anxious, I get nervous, you know, and at some point in somebody's life, they feel the same way. Sometimes you feel like you're stuck in places and you're in like this awkward position in life, whether it's like now in like our 20s or in our 30s. We can catch up to us in like our 50s. We feel like this awkward, like tension inside of us. Where it's like, I don't know what I'm doing. What should I do? I don't think I fit here anymore. Like, you know, that type of thing. So that's what the brand itself, I kind of like centered it around, like just like feeling. But now I'm trying to like kind of like, it's more about me. And everything I make and everything I want to make is my interest.
That's fine.
You know.
Because it's like you're not tied to one specific idea.
Yeah.
I've often like felt like I'm already put myself in this category, and like if I change things, then people are gonna look at me different. But
Right. And I think that's like the beauty of it, though, because what you change is your change in yourself. So like if you're doing like your brand or your project or your thing, and like you started 5 years ago, but like slowly develop it, like that's us watching your change. And like I think that's like the beautiful part about it as a project. It's like, you know, when you're in school and you get in like a group project, like it starts off as scratch and then turns into like a presentation. And like you're just getting ready for that presentation. And sometimes that presentation will never come. And sometimes you're just presenting 24 hours a day. But it's always like just preparing for it. Yeah, Jason said about like how you felt about designing.
Yeah.
You know, like sometimes you need to do like an event or like have something successful happen for you to be like, oh shit, I gotta keep. It's time to do the next thing before I lose my momentum.
Yeah.
You know, so and sometimes you gotta be okay with losing that momentum.
Yeah.
Where you're just like, this didn't work out. You know, let me go back to the drawing board. And I think that's the beauty of it. I love to fail because it's a lesson. So
I like that too.
Yeah.
Damn.
knowledge.
Wow. Well, nah. I mean, I get the I mean, you have to. It's like things you got to go through.
Yeah.
And even like you can, it's sometimes easier saying them than doing it because you can like say like, I know I got to do it, but then when it comes and when and if you have like like you have those failing moments, you know what I'm saying? Like you just have to, like you said, you just got to learn from them. But they got to come regardless. But you can do even doing your best to try to avoid them. But
Yeah.
good and bad, you know what I'm saying? So, so even like being in the background for most of I feel like just being in the background for most of like, from what I know you from, or just being like low key, like when was it the decision that you made like to actually like step out and be like, this is who I am,
product.
or like this is what I'm doing?
I'm gonna do like the cliche like that. I'm 100% self-taught. But I am. I didn't know how to use anything, and I never really asked for help. I was just kind of like I look back at like old designs like I would do in high school, and they're absolutely fucking terrible. I don't know what I was doing. I was like slapping words together, Google PNGs, and they're so bad. And I think being in the background helped me like kind of shape things and like kind of study things and like figure out Photoshop and figure out Illustrator, figure out InDesign and all the things I needed to succeed. Because I didn't go to school for any of it, and you know, in this economy, I'm not going to school. Fuck that debt, you know. So
someone pay my debt.
So I decided to go that route, and there's a conversation I had with my parents where I told my mom like, this is what I want to do, and if it doesn't go right, then you know I'll figure it out. But
how did they feel about it? Are your parents? Sorry, are you Mexican?
Yeah, I'm Mexican.
Okay.
Yeah.
How did like were they?
My mom's like super like understandable, so she was like, you know, if that's what you want to do, then do it. I'm not gonna like be on your ass about it. You know, as long as you're okay. I think my mom only cares about my health. Like I could be a millionaire, but if I have like a cough, she's like, "What's wrong?"
Yeah.
You know. So just being in the background and learning, and I'm still in the background learning. I've just been a little more confident in like starting to like dip my toe in like showing off what I've been working on. You know. So there's no real like. I have no real like structure to like how I'm doing this. Like I'm just going with the flow.
For sure.
Yeah. Fire.
And isn't going with the flow lovely?
That's all you can do, you know?
Yeah, it really is. Yeah.
Because prior to Awkward Age, so you've worked for like a couple brands, right? Or you've just always been like helping?
Yeah, I've always just been like
just in the area,
just helper guy. And I don't know how I always land in these things.
Yeah.
So like you're in the scene. I feel like.
Yeah. Well, I started like I guess like first brand I ever worked with was like with like Fat Tiger. You guys had Kayla on here, my beautiful girlfriend. Hello, Kayla. Nice to
shout out Kayla.
Shout out Kayla.
That was actually an early question of Kayla. Kayla asked if you had a girlfriend.
What?
I know. She's like, I said a bunch of dumb questions. But she would just be like, you know, I would not work. Like I'd be off and I'd be like, if you guys need help, I'll come help. And that kind of just developed into like organic relationship. with like the guys.
Mm-hmm.
So I guess I told Kayla like they didn't have to like me or be like, can David help? So I did some good work, I hope, and I guess so. It started off just helping, and then just helping some more, and then just being more involved. And like, you know, it was always like, I need your help, and I'm like, all right. You know, Joe would be like, you want to help? I'd be like, sure. So it was really organic.
But you have like retail experience, right? Because you
Yeah.
worked at like
I worked at a bunch of places.
yeah.
I mean, my first like kind of real introduction to streetwear in high school was are you guys familiar with Hurt Everybody?
Yeah.
Yeah. So I went to school with Kari,
Mm-hmm.
and shout out to Kari, because if I didn't meet Kari ever, I probably wouldn't understand how to dress or anything like that. Because I was like a freshman, and I just saw this guy with like the nastiest like drip ever, and I was like, that's why like when like thrifting was like super cool, and everybody's wearing like Tisa hats and
Tisa.
you know like
Damn.
What a time.
yeah like that crazy time like people
I
wearing
wanted all
dress
that. I wanted
shoes.
all that. I was definitely one of the
That was all Big
like,
Sean and Tyga. That's
Yeah.
like all
I wanted
know.
one of those.
I
They
wanted
would-
one
they
so
would do
damn
this shit,
bad.
you know, like when they would like do this shit, like fucking
Oh, like the
college
crew necks?
tees with the, you know, like,
Yeah.
and so like he introduced me to like fashion, I guess, in a sense, but I didn't know anything of it. I was just like, this is how I gotta dress. I gotta find a way to dress,
Yeah.
like find myself. And then funny enough, like maybe like sophomore year, my brother was like, I found this little store in Andersonville, and it was Notre.
Yeah.
Mm.
Like just like they were starting off. So I didn't really work at Notre, but like I was like fake intern where like me and my brother after school
Mm.
would like just show up, sit on the couch, and like bother them.
Yeah.
Nice.
That's when like all the owners and stuff like were working at inside the store when it was like they were like figuring it out. And look at them now, right?
Yeah.
So I would just go and bother them, and then eventually they were just like, you know, if you want to help, sure. And we helped them out a few times, and then that was kind of like when I knew like, man, this is what I want to do. Like I fuck with retail, I like clothes a lot, and like learning about clothes. Like I never really knew about like high fashion brands,
Mm.
you know. It was nice to see like at first like when Rugi was still like started off Rude.
Yeah.
Like, they had all the OG pieces in there, the Easy Season 1 stuff, you know, my introduction to John Elliott, Engineered Garments, like so many like brands where I'm just like, damn, I didn't know this shit
Yeah.
existed, you know. And I'm like in high school, like 16, first job at Foot Locker, I'm making a little bit of money, and I'm like, I gotta get all these brands now. I'm bringing in the Gosha, I'm bringing in the Supreme, I'm bringing in the fucking Yeezys on my feet, you know. And that's when I was like, yeah, this is what I want to do.
Yeah.
And it started off in high school, and like Notre was like the first like my introduction to like wanting to do like retail. And then obviously, whose dream isn't to work at Foot Locker when you're a kid?
Oh
You know,
yeah,
like
definitely.
back in the day.
Dude,
Oh, that's how you guys
I
connected.
ended up
to
hating that shit. Like no, I mean honestly, Foot Locker was great because I met Chris there. So I
Yeah,
met
yeah,
Chris.
yeah.
I met him through Foot Locker, but then Foot Action was fucking terrible.
Mm.
Like awful. Like that's when I'm like, yo, I'm over this shit.
So you quit Foot Locker and then got hired at Foot
So
Action?
no, like they promoted us to
Action.
they
Yeah.
promoted us to Foot Action.
Quote,
So we
unquote.
pretty much got like kicked out of like
Crazy.
you got kicked out of the upstairs Foot Locker and moved to Foot Action.
Nah, the real promotion would have been House of Hoops. I feel like that's where like all the
Wait,
cool.
you were at
Yeah,
North
but-
Riverside?
Huh?
You were at North Riverside? Or
You
where
said-
were you, where
North
were you at?
Riverside.
You were
Oh
at
yeah, North Riverside. Yeah, top floor.
You didn't meet my brother?
Did he
at
work
all?
Square
there?
doesn't have.
Yeah, he opened North Riverside Foot Action.
No, so I wasn't there when they opened.
Yeah.
No,
He-
so I
my brother
wasn't.
helped open. My brother was cooler than me at the time.
I was
And
there
he
around like
worked at the cool Foot
20,
Locker.
2015.
He worked at the Jordan store Foot Locker, the kids Foot Locker downtown.
Yeah, but we did. So there was a Jordan store. It was right. It was a Flight 23 store and a Foot Action.
Yeah.
So like
Downtown.
that shit does not exist anymore. I mean, the Foot Action still does, but the Flight 23 part doesn't no
Yeah,
more.
that my brother helped open that store too. He
Yo,
was a cooler one. I was fucking stuck at Lincolnwood Mall.
I ended up hating that job. It was really the manager. It was one dick. His name was Wes. He was
Oh,
terrible.
okay.
I gotta drop his name right now too
I know
because I had
exactly
to
what
curse
you're
his
talking
ass out.
Fuck you, Wes.
Yeah.
Wake up, Mr. West.
Yeah, it was terrible, but it was cool. Though. I mean, after the time, like when I feel like after I left, and then I ended up going back to Nike like years later, I was like, damn, all right, this is cool. Like not feeling like even feeling pressure to like fucking oversell shit.
Right.
If that commission shit sucks, bro. Like unless you're like,
I don't want to sell people socks.
no, not at
you
all.
know, or
But
sneaker
it's like they'll
shields.
tell you to sell
The
more than
worst.
socks. Like you got to sell more than socks. It has
Yeah.
to be a shirt. It has to be this. And I'm like,
Yeah.
well, I know what I want when I come into a store already. So it's like,
Mhm.
I don't want to have to force people or like have to over convince somebody to buy this.
It's like a point where like people were just like, you got me, like at the register. So like you got your plug at the register.
Yeah.
You know, you ain't gotta do it. Just if no one claims this, just put my name on it. You gotta bribe people for real to get your commission.
Yeah. But no, it was definitely a moment in time. But I didn't,
What was your
I'd go to
first
Nike
job?
any day for sure.
My first job ever was at Mr. Submarine. I used to work there till 3 a.m.
Sub gang.
That shit hurt.
That's good.
I was tired as hell.
My first job was a busboy at a sushi restaurant in the
Mhm.
suburbs. I was like 14.
Nice.
I wasn't really allowed to work, but they let me work.
Under the table game.
Yeah,
I went to Target. I was at
Cash.
Target. I
Right,
was in
Target.
the meat department, like the frozen meat department.
sure.
That shit sucked
Stalker?
too. Huh?
You're like the stalker.
Yeah. So I mean, I was in the freezer. Like I would have a jacket on in the freezer, like in the like summertime.
Free Lunchables.
Free Lunchables.
Free Lunchables, definitely. Like the fancy Lunchables too.
That's fire.
10% discount.
10, yeah, definitely 10%. Bad as fuck. You can't even buy. What I'm buying is like I'm spending more money like for my check than anything. There's really no discount in it.
When you worked at Target, was there a Pizza Hut?
There still is a Pizza Hut.
Really?
I went in that Target today actually.
There's a lot of
Damn.
Targets with Pizza Huts.
I thought it was only like Starbucks now.
No, it's both.
It's both, yeah.
What about the Pizza Hut buffets? Where are those?
Oh,
at?
those are fire. There's one. There used
Pizza
to be one in Melrose Park.
buffets.
Yeah.
Pizza.
Yeah,
They
used to
had
go.
like a buffet.
You mean CC's?
No,
No.
no, I do not mean
CC's is
CC's.
crazy.
Thesis was crazy.
Hey, CC's was good for the
It
time.
was, it
alright?
was
It's
for
good
the
its
time. You know, I only went to CC's once. It was like after a wrestling tournament we had when we were like.
we should go now. Like,
To
That's
CC's?
just probably
Just
in
to
the
try it out.
boonies.
Where is there's one like
there has to be one.
by Wheeling or something?
Mm.
I think
I thought there was one in Skokie or something.
Buffets are fire. Just like
buffets are fire, but
They
a pizza
are.
buffet is different.
pizza buffet. Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know. I feel like my mind was so blown that it was a pizza buffet at the time. Maybe in my mind it was better than what it actually was.
It was decent. I feel like as a
Yeah.
you know,
Yeah.
CC's was the first time I ever seen macaroni pizza.
It is just me too.
I was like, I don't know what this is.
yeah.
All the different
The
types.
apple pie pizza. That was the first time I seen that there.
Just the craziest shit ever.
You guys
Let's
ever
take
had
a
a
trip.
taco pizza, like with ground beef?
No,
That sounds good.
that's like now like new, right?
Yeah,
They're
they got it
doing it.
at Roots.
oh, dude, yeah.
That
Carne
place is
asada
decent.
pizza.
You said you'll get it?
I never had that. That sounds
They
good.
Well, you
have
said
that
what?
at Carne
Carne
asada
asada?
Pizza?
yeah.
Yeah.
They
I've
have
never
that
had
at,
that before.
I know it. It sounds good.
Is
I
there
forgot
birria
what's that
pizza?
pizza place in West Loop across from Soho.
I know what you're talking about. I don't know the damn name of it. It starts with an N. Nancy's.
No, that across from Soho.
Oh.
Like right across it, literally across the street. Like next to Sawada.
It's not PB and J.
Anyways, they
I don't
have
know.
they have a carne asada pizza.
Mm.
I forgot what it was called too, but the owner got like he was getting investigated for some mob shit, I think.
He's been in-
fuck. I've been there though.
The only
It's
other
good?
pizza-
Parlor pizza.
Yeah,
Parlor
Parlor.
pizza.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
Parlor. Yeah. They got carne asada pizza.
Yeah.
Damn.
Their pizza's pretty good.
Shout out to the owner on some mob shit too.
Yeah.
Come on the pod.
Before we get into snack time, I just want to ask you, like, how do you find your balance in like designing like your personal stuff
Mhm.
compared to like designing for like other people and other
Mm.
brands and stuff? Because like I
I don't think I
Yeah.
have a balance.
no, you just do whatever comes to you in a sense.
Yeah, like whatever makes sense.
Mm. You don't ever like, because I thought like, man, this idea is really good. Like I'm gonna just kind of save it for
I'm
myself.
gonna tuck it away.
Yeah.
Well, I like to say if I had a good idea, I can't have a better one.
Mm.
You know.
Okay.
So, and then sometimes you just like you're out of luck and you're like, fuck, I don't have a better one.
Yeah.
But you know, yeah, if you can have a good idea, then a better idea can come from
True,
it. You know.
True.
But it
Okay.
also depends on like what you're designing,
Yeah.
because
Or if it's like the same product, you're
the same product.
like like shirts or
Hell, it depends.
true.
Yeah, like it depends on like if the client asks me to go like do your thing,
Yeah.
then you know I might be like and but that's why you make a couple, you know,
Mm.
so you can know like I like this one. Hopefully they don't pick that one,
Yeah.
and then you have like 3 more they can pick out of.
True.
You know.
Just have it like digitally ready first.
Yeah. my mind is everywhere. So like
Yeah.
it's hard to stay focused on like one true aspect of organization.
Yeah.
You know,
I'm pretty much the same way too.
I'd be like in halfway through a design and be like, oh, I have a good idea. I just
Yeah.
like save that, on to the next one.
Yeah.
And then like I realize like, wait, I forgot I was working on this. And then I rework on it like maybe like 2 weeks later or a
Sure.
month later. Or like in this case, I have so many things that are like about a year in that like I just have done that they're just like sitting there. That I'm just like, well, whatever, just throwaways.
So you're like working with the brand and you guys collab on an idea, like you guys came up with it together, but you don't end up using it. Do you guys feel like they're entitled to the idea because, but you guys thought about it together? You know what I'm saying?
You know, I feel like a long time ago, I was pretty like, I guess petty about that. Like I would be like, yo, like that's our shit. Like you can't release it if we're not like on it. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
But nowadays, I feel like when I think about it, like it's also in like a music sense. I feel like people make music, like they take beats and like they're still working out with someone, but they just have a totally new person on it or something. You
Like
know
a
what I'm saying?
remix?
Yeah. So
It's like this dude dropped out. Let's just throw this guy on. He threw the verse at me already.
yeah, it's crazy.
I think it's like fair game.
I'm okay with it. It's like
Yeah.
whatever.
Yeah,
you know.
nowadays, yeah.
You know, we actually did a couple. We did some research this weekend, Jason.
Mm.
We also
Oh, what
I
kind
mean,
of
not only
research?
do we
What
watch
are you
So-
talking about?
not only do we watch one rap video
We
of
watched like
yours
2 or
in the
3.
What are you
Speakeasy-
talking about,
Speakeasy
bro?
gang, we saw all of them.
Nah, bro.
You got some
all of
rap
them.
songs, Jace?
Nah,
So
man.
back in the day, Jason was part of this collective called the
Jason has
Speakeasy.
many lives.
And me and Squared, we had a double date. We invited him to go
What
over.
the hell?
And we just spent like a good 30 minutes
Core
just
memory
watching
unlocked.
and
It's so funny.
analyzing
What the
your
fuck?
guys'
Yeah.
videos.
What do you guys think about it?
Fire. You
Oh,
went
sure.
crazy.
Yeah, I mean, to be honest, like I like writing like music, but I'm not good. I feel like I'm not the best at it, but I feel like I can get better. You know what I'm saying?
I get you.
You had a. I
have
feel like
6
your
songs
flow
right
is
now.
like more. You were talking about some crazy shit, Jason. You talking about shooting
Who's a
shit up.
shooter?
You talk about.
No, I don't know what I was saying.
Motherfuckers talking about
Yeah.
drive-bys and
Right.
all types of
He
stuff.
said that twat.
I haven't seen it, but I'm sure it's great.
Yeah,
Nah, but
It is, but it's like wow,
It
it's
was like
very.
you
I
could
li-
tell you guys had fun making
It was
it. you know,
fun.
and
It was fun,
That's great.
yeah.
I want to know why you decided to do that drive-by. That's a bigger question.
I don't.
Get
That's the
into it.
thing too. When I write, I don't even remember what I wrote. You know what I'm saying?
Like when you like go out for the drive-by, you just don't remember. You just go out and
It
do
just
it.
happens
Get
so
more
fast.
detailed.
Sure, I'm not gonna lie, BZ, that's what I'm saying. My boy, you was going hard.
And I think
you
that's a
just
cool-
talking about some crazy shit. I'm like, damn, Jason.
That's a cool thing about being like kind of creative, where you're just like, you know what?
Yeah.
I'll make music. Why not?
Yeah.
So yeah, hitters.
Yeah.
Yeah, all types of shit. I'm
No,
like,
nah, I
wow.
don't know about that.
I was just
I
fucking with
don't
him. He didn't say that, but he
know.
said he was shooting shit.
I got
Though.
2
Yeah.
minutes right here.
Yeah.
You good.
You know, it's yeah, it was fun. It was fun though.
Yeah, I got like I said, I got like 6 songs under my belt.
Really?
Yeah.
Damn.
Just for fun.
Unreleased? Or
Unreleased.
just like
I'll never to the public.
yeah.
And they were so fun to make. Like,
Yeah.
like I said, like I feel like I was in the booth when I got here.
Yeah.
But it's just like you and the microphone, and then you hear yourself, and you're just like, "Damn, that's me.
Yeah.
Should not
It's
have
kinda
bad."
for real.
Yo, well, we should make a song though. One
We
day.
should.
Yeah,
Yeah,
we should
I
do
mean,
it. Yeah.
No one got to hear it.
Struggle
That's why I got
guys.
like 6.
Yeah.
Facts. I
Keep
mean,
it
I don't
close.
know. I wonder what.
In the vault.
Give me a little
In the
minute to
vault.
write some shit. I'll be decent shit. I don't know. I got friends too. They could go straight for the kid. I'll spit some
Yeah.
shit.
We got
Yeah.
ChatGPT now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Throw me a crazy hardcore verse, and then there you go. Boom.
Get on tomorrow.
That's so funny.
Easy.
All right. Well, I'll
You know
play
what time
this
it
beat
is?
though.
Might as well.
You
What time is
it
it?
It's snack
Snack
time.
time.
Snack
It's
time,
snack
baby.
time.
Yeah.
It's
So,
snack time.
The most important meal of the day, snack time.
snack time. It's
Oreo snack.
I went to 88 Marketplace
Matcha
yesterday, and I got
Yeah.
some matcha Oreos.
Wow.
Never had them. Never
neither.
seen them. They had a whole bunch of shit. They had like weird Lay's flavors.
Mm.
I was gonna buy this takoyaki flavor.
Lay's flavor Oreos?
No.
What?
I was gonna say that shit's crazy.
It's kind of cool because at the old studio we had like a cool like international market, and now we found a new one. So
Yeah.
I definitely want to check it
It's
out.
it's right by Chinatown.
They got
Oh,
like
shit.
sesame ribeye lays
Damn.
Yeah,
I
like-
think
that keep up on my Twitter, just like these exotic weird
Yeah.
snacks.
Mhm.
And
Yeah.
that was one of the flavors.
They're
I'm like,
always listening.
Yeah, it's kind of funny because I've seen these on like Facebook groups like Cream before. People try to resell like
Yeah,
exotic
yeah.
snacks, and I'm just like, bro, it's at
Yeah.
the grocery store.
at the grocery store.
Yeah.
You guys remember the Pokemon Oreos?
Yeah.
I feel like people were trying to resell those for a while. I kept seeing
wonder how
them on,
that-
like,
I wonder how
StockX
that,
and eBay.
COVID and Pokemon is a dark time.
All those cards. People are making hella bread. Yeah, can I grab them?
It's crazy. I thought they were gonna be like the thin ones, but they're not. They're the
They smell
actual.
pretty good.
They're literally the big ones on the box.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. So it's Chinese matcha flavored Oreo. All right. Well, it's
try
the
it.
We're
second.
gonna rate it
Yeah, rate
from
it 1 to 10.
Mm,
It tastes like regular Oreos.
I don't taste the matcha at all.
I do. You guys don't taste it?
Oh, wait.
This tastes like a regular Oreo?
I mean,
It's faintly there.
I can tell that's something like if you just handed this to me, I can tell that's something. This is not just a regular Oreo, but it doesn't taste like
Matcha
wow,
has
this is
caffeine, right?
matcha.
Is the
These are artificial flavors. Is what it is.
yeah? Is the cookie different at all or no? Just
It
me.
tastes a little bit, right? Maybe
The chocolate seems to taste.
maybe it's just a feeling. 'Cause I feel like the cookie might be. You know, how sometimes you can buy the Oreos from the dollar store. And they not the same. They say Oreos, but
Hey,
they're not the
man.
same Oreos.
I've been told many things about the dollar food snacks. I don't know if I should buy them or not.
Tell
I
us.
mean, not saying they're not real, but
Sometimes-
those I feel like those ones kind of like those are like the ones that are just like, all right, these aren't the perfect ones. Put those in the Dollar Tree. I don't know.
They don't
Dollar
have
Tree.
expiration dates.
No,
No, the dollar food snacks.
Damn.
you're eating
Because if you get it from there, it can't expire. I was fucking with you.
I went to a Dollar Tree store and everything was $1.25. I just feel like,
Well,
inflation,
every-
baby.
yeah.
More?
But that's where I get my snacks for the
Yeah.
movie theater.
mhm.
So if they're expired,
They kind
feel
of
bad.
taste
I'm good.
minty. These kind of taste minty at the end.
I think that's supposed to be like the tea
I want to eat a whole. I want to eat a whole bunch of these.
stack.
You
Hey,
want to eat?
I said I wouldn't.
Oh.
stack them.
I don't think I'll ever eat a second one.
Stack the inside.
You didn't like
Well,
it?
I didn't like it.
Oh.
I'm gonna give it a 3.
What's the scale? Out
One-
of 5 or 10?
Out of 10.
10. Tough.
I'll say
7.5.
7.5. That's a good
Wow.
one. I was gonna say a 5. Shit, I fuck with Oreos. I think the tea flavor is now kicking in too. It's not bad. It's just like
That's why 7.5. It's not a bad Oreo. Like if I got it as a gift, I'm eating it.
my mom would like these. She likes matcha.
My dad
I
does
love
too.
matcha. And like I love minty things, kind of.
I love minty things.
I give this. Can't really taste the. I wish it was the American like harder cookie outer.
Mm-hmm.
Like this is very light, you know. A little bit.
Soft, a little soft too, right?
Yeah, I don't
Yeah,
know.
it is soft. There's
Oreos.
a good crunch to it.
Yeah,
I've had better Oreos.
I give it a.
Lady Gaga Oreos are the best Oreos.
The s'more ones were good.
Which ones
Lady
did she
Gaga
have?
Oreos?
Lady Gaga.
It was just
It was just regular Oreo.
I
Oh,
love some of the
sure.
Lady Gaga songs. What did you know about Oreos?
I don't know.
Did she have like a specific flavor, or it was just her endorsing regular Oreos?
I think I forgot. I think it was just like a crazy regular colored Oreo.
that's crazy.
It was like rainbow colored.
yeah,
Okay.
but
Oh.
I mean, yeah, I wouldn't want it to
It's
taste
little
like
different.
like anything crazy.
That sometimes that bothers me when like rappers have like a collab with McDonald's, but it's really just them picking out the meal. Like they're not making
Yeah.
anything new.
This is what I eat.
What about the
Right.
Grimace one?
But I think it's
Happy
also what they're
birthday, Grimace.
offering them. They're like they're not
I wanna
saying
see
come here and
that.
make a meal. They're saying what do you order at McDonald's? Like what's your high order at McDonald's? And we're just like
Yeah.
put it out as a meal. But I don't think
Mm.
Worst
they're not
meal,
giving them access to the kitchen.
worst meal of all time was a Cardi B meal.
I never had it.
I never had it. I didn't
What
have
was
it.
What was it?
What was bad about it?
It was like the most randomest thing ever. It was like
Oh.
just a Big Mac, and then you get like 2 drinks and 2 fries.
It's
Did you
literally
get a?
Drinks
Did you get a?
No nuggets. I think nothing.
You didn't get anything from
'Cause
buying it, like a
you-
collectible toy, or?
I mean, no, but I wouldn't want one. Look at happy birthday, Grimace.
Yeah, happy. Oh my! Not that picture. What is that picture?
Damn,
What is that picture?
That looks like Patrick.
Yeah.
like, a Grimace.
that shit
one.
is too real. Actually,
So have you had it? I've been wanting to try the
I
shit.
had it.
You tried
Yeah,
it? Damn.
I'm gonna give it a 5.
is it grape flavor?
What flavor is it?
It's supposed to be grape, I guess.
Oh.
It's just
Mm.
purple. It tastes a little lavender. Like
I
to
know my
me.
purples.
They should have made it uve.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's
That
crazy.
shit is good.
It was literally vanilla
know.
shake with
Oh
artificial
my
flavor.
god.
Who's your favorite McDonald's character? Now that we're
Not him.
I fuck with Grimace. I fuck with Hamburger too.
Hamburger
Yeah.
is crazy.
Yeah.
We need a hamburger meal like right now.
Yeah,
Something.
hamburger is the coolest one.
But yeah, I fuck with Grimace too. Because Grimace is just a purple chicken nugget.
Is he?
He is.
Well, that's weird.
That
Why is
know.
it purple? How did it turn?
What?
Did you guys ever watch?
I don't know the backstory.
You remember back in the day, they used to give you a movie with your meal,
Yeah.
and you used to be able to see
Yes.
like the
Yeah.
random
I
had
McDonald's
3 of
ones.
them.
Yes, you
Yeah.
still got them.
There was like a cartoon.
Because
and
one was a
then
chicken.
Maybe.
I want to watch them again.
Because wasn't one a chicken?
I remember the time machine.
a
Or
chicken.
like a
yeah,
duck?
yeah, it was like
Time
a
machine.
bird. It was like it looked like the bird off of Sesame Street, but like
That movie's crazy, bro.
Yeah.
The movie's crazy.
Can you pull up all the?
That's like the
McDonald's
same
characters?
timeline as like Spy Kids and shit. I feel like.
Yeah.
Spy Kids.
Yeah, Spy Kids was.
That
shit.
smile is
Low-key,
ridiculous.
George
Look at
Lo-
that.
George
That looks like
Lopez
a
had no-
human man
no
is trapped
business in
inside
that
of there.
movie.
Officer Big Mac.
Wait, click that.
Yeah, whoever made these characters was high as hell. Dude. What the fuck? That
It was
shit is
off the
crazy.
acid.
Why?
They were high as hell making
We
these
should make a
damn
mockumentary.
Ma-
Like
Mayor McCheese was a good mayor.
Mayor McCheese.
Yeah, he
that's his
was.
name?
Look at him. Very
Wow.
noble. Look at him with his top hat.
Yeah, those guys look like the Pac-Man characters.
Yeah, I don't know who these guys are,
Damn.
but
I don't know. Are those the condiments?
Might be
What's the blue condiment?
I don't know.
It's like a floof ball.
life.
You guys like McFlurries?
Yeah.
Fries are
Yeah,
cool.
cool.
McDonald's sponsor this episode.
They don't taste like they used to. Do something
Mm.
about it, McDonald's corporate.
Yeah, low. Hold on. Go back to that food. Merrick cheese. Go down. Look at that boy.
He's dripping.
That boy is floating.
He reminds me of bro from Regular Show with the big head.
Oh, yeah.
Pop.
Yeah.
Rest in peace, Pop, man.
Pop.
Rest in peace to Pop.
Uh,
Did you guys know he passed away in the show?
Oh really?
Like toward the end of the
Damn.
show, like
both pops.
they
got
like
both.
showed that he died.
It's crazy.
How'd he pass
Random.
away?
He just I forgot.
Like the
but,
character?
Yeah, like the character in the show. Like he just went into like the sky and they were
Mm.
like,
What?
Pop's gone.
The-
And
show was-
they built a statue for him in the park and everything.
Did they say why?
They probably did. I forgot though. It was a long time ago.
Damn.
I think that Adventure Time and Regular Show were like the most like they had like an actual story.
Yeah.
And like if you watched it, it was like a real like adult themed like story to it.
Yeah, works
It
for
wasn't the
kids
same
and shit.
creator, right?
No, I don't think so.
I doubt it.
That's kind of crazy that it happened at the same time. Well, it was happening around the same time. I always wondered that. I could have just looked it up too. But I thought it was around like, because that's when, because this Tyler, I feel like everybody had a show during that time, like on Adult Swim.
Yeah.
Like Tyler had his show during Adult Swim. He had his cartoon. He had
Wonder
his,
Squad.
yeah. I feel like everybody was doing some shit. So everybody was like using the same animation and same like type of
Yeah.
style.
So in addition to the Oreos, we also got some delectable. What do you call this?
They're
Beers?
A beer,
But it's not beer. It's
Ale.
It's a
Ale?
golden ale.
that David brought us.
They're from the Arc'teryx Oakbrook opening.
Nice.
I'm kind of down to try one if you wanna. Yeah. Oh shit. So does it take off the cap if I?
No.
Nice.
Are you gonna have one?
Central
Huh?
line,
You're gonna have
golden ale.
Yeah.
Alright.
We'll have one.
And you get to take this home.
Oh. Nice.
Jason's gonna get fucked up at the crib.
Put it up for display. I don't know.
Wow.
This is like I think this is like the Oakbrook flag. This little like.
Does beer
Wow,
go
shout out
bad?
to the
Yeah.
home team, Homeland.
Why is it like we shook him?
Two different people.
Did they give this out at Oakbrook?
Yeah, like during the open.
Wow, that's really good.
It's like smooth.
Yeah. A lot of times, like ginger
Beer.
ales are like very sour. No,
They can be a little sour, yeah.
sometimes I don't
This
like.
this
But this one's good.
This one like went down smooth. I don't
Give me
like it
this,
that
you're drunk.
sometimes either.
I
Like,
tried a
sometimes it's
waterfall
like that
it.
bitter taste of beer.
Didn't
It's
work
like,
out.
eh.
Yeah, like if you go to a brewery. And shit,
Yeah. They bring out the flights.
So two different people, but
Does taste
both equally
golden.
great shows
But this guy has I think he has like an adult themed show on HBO.
on HBO.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's him?
this guy.
Pendleton.
That looks crazy.
He kind of looks like Mordecai.
Yeah, right.
It's the
Mordecai.
comb over.
It's the comb over.
He looks like
Mordecai.
Jake Gyllenhaal almost.
No, he doesn't.
He looks a little bit like Zac Efron.
Jason said all
Yeah,
white people
Zac
look
Efron.
like.
He
I'm not
look-
actually saying that. It's just like,
Hey,
hey, sometimes I get my white people confused too.
Yeah.
But no, I would say more like who'd you say?
That's a Zac Efron.
Zac Efron, I can from far away, I can see that.
Like he looks like a young Zac Efron.
Like
High
High School Musical.
Okay, I
Yeah.
see that now. I see that.
Troy, that's Troy,
Now.
definitely.
Yeah.
Basketball team,
Slightly emo.
popular, you know, but still like, yeah, you got
Plays
emotions.
guitar. Yeah.
Likes to sing every once in a
Yeah.
while. Pressured by pops to make it to the league,
Yes.
make it to college.
Yep.
So he started writing cartoons, got rich, said fuck it.
Wait,
Zac Efron.
That's crazy. You made him a story.
They restocked the Mischief red boots.
Oh yeah, I heard you got a
'cause-
pair.
Yeah.
I do have a pair. I was gonna bring him today.
I wish
Oh,
you would
dude.
have.
That'd be sick.
That's crazy. He literally said, he said, I hope he brings them today.
Yeah, I was going to, but
You'd have been
I would have been them. They're actually very comfortable.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
nice.
Sick.
they're hard
It-
to
I
they're,
feel-
they're hard to walk in though. They're not.
Yeah, I was
they
gonna say
don't-
it's one part of your leg that you can't like really like do anything.
they don't
with.
really bend like that.
Yeah, I was gonna say they
Yeah.
don't really.
I would just walk stiff. Like
But for the
Like a
most
penguin.
part, they're pretty comfortable. Like the first big part, like that fat ass big portion, like
Mhm.
that's a shoe. Like, it's like a shoe. It's like it has cushion. That it's only like that big part that is like
On the longer part.
yeah,
You
that's
see
like
the picture of the guy who tucked the pants over the shoe?
the
Hell
skinnies.
Yeah.
That's how I'm rocking them.
nah.
It's the only way to rock them.
Dude.
Big red boots. Shout out to Astro
With the
Boy.
skinnies over him?
With the skinnies over them, the khaki joints.
That shit.
Wait,
yeah.
go to the Mischief
How much
site.
are those?
Yeah,
Just hey, everybody
It's
grab
China.
some replicas. They're probably the same thing. No, I don't condone reps.
How do you feel about reps? I feel like
Reps?
yeah.
I mean, to each their own.
Yeah.
You know, if you can't get them, if you can't afford them,
this
Shit.
might not be the website. I've never been on the website. Am I spelling it wrong?
No, that's right.
yeah.
I just wanted to see if the red shoes were on sale because I thought they restocked them.
I think they went on sale yesterday,
Yeah.
so they're probably gone by now.
Oh,
Big
really?
red boot.
Already? Please.
Oh no, select size. Yeah.
Yeah, collect it. Damn, Pablo. Yes, sir.
He
Buy
said, "I'm grabbing
now."
these right now."
How much is it?
I want to be just like David.
Dang.
That's
How
not bad.
much?
That's not bad. at
What,
all.
how much? 3?
$369 with tax.
Oh, shit.
They were below retail, like $200. I think they were
That's
like $200.
crazy.
So did
This
you
is
guys?
from the Mischief site?
Yeah.
Okay.
You
about to cop?
I'm not, but I respect them. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
How did you
Yeah.
guys feel about the very
Ooh.
tiny bag?
Is that a fucking cast?
Yeah, that's the cast shoe.
What? That's a shoe?
Yeah. Or the
Damn.
WD-40 cologne.
What?
That's crazy.
What does that shit
I like
smell like?
Mischief because it doesn't take itself seriously.
Mm,
That's what I like about Mischief.
yeah.
It's
I
true.
wonder if that
man.
shit. Do you think that shit smells awful?
It smells like WD-40.
That's crazy.
Some people
Someone
might
sold
like that.
out.
Are those shoes for sale too?
Yeah. No, those are for sale.
Yeah, these are the comp stoppers.
The
But
comp stoppers.
there was a very tiny bag, or was
Yeah.
that a
Oh
collab
yeah,
with
the
Louis?
microscopic.
No, that was
Bag.
they auctioned that one.
There's only one.
Yeah.
What
was it?
Is a
It's like a super tiny bag, like smaller than a grain of salt.
That shit is crazy.
Yeah, and it has like it has a Louis Vuitton like
like the
imprint on it, yeah.
It is Louis?
it's. I guess. I mean.
Oh, that shit is crazy. What?
Yeah.
Bro, what? That is crazy as hell.
Bro, I would lose it so
Yeah.
Bro,
quick.
what? That shit would not make
My
it. Like,
finger's
the end
too
of the day
fat.
is gone.
Can
It's
you
not
imagine-
even making it a full day.
You can't even keep anything in there.
Can you imagine going on a date and this girl's like, "Can you hold my bag?" And she just
She
like,
said-
puts her finger out.
She brings that at Tweezers. It's like,
Microscope.
She says, "Don't lose it. It has everything I have. Like,
Yeah.
everything I own is in this bag." That
eventually,
is crazy
we'll
as
be able
hell.
to shrink stuff like this.
How
one.
small does it have to be? Does it say how small it is?
Yo, that's raw as fuck.
It is
though.
smaller
It's
than a
it's
grain of
smaller
salt.
than a grain of salt.
How small is that? I know it's small. That's nuts.
Millimeters.
So much. How the fuck do you? Whoever did that had the they had the super
Yeah,
glasses
that
on.
was
They were.
that?
Tiny art is
Huh?
crazy.
Smaller than that.
It's like that.
Smaller
Yeah, it's
than
like
that
that
right
big.
one.
I
That's
just-
crazy.
I feel like we shouldn't be going in that in this direction as society or like as like creatives. It's too small. I feel like if any, I don't know.
Well, that's the thing about Mischief.
Yeah.
It doesn't take itself seriously.
True.
So like they just do stuff like this, and that's what brings eyes to them.
Preposterous.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they're just everybody's like, "What the," and then just like, "Oh, that's cool." Follow.
Crazy.
I do like the big red boots though, because I love Astro Boy. So
Yeah. Those were pretty cool. Not
I
gonna lie.
have them tattooed on my arm.
Nice. Nice.
on some crazy hype shit.
Nice.
Well, smaller than a grain of salt. I wonder who came up with that one.
I heard you did.
You can't even see it from this fucking picture. It's like, what the fuck?
Right? It says, check this bag out.
All right. So did you guys see this video?
Nah. Play that
Yes.
shit.
Yeah.
I just recently saw that he cut a promo after he was released from the prison. Look at him. Look at that.
Oh,
Wow.
shit.
That boy,
So that dude came out.
Buck
that boy
crack,
got
all
broad
out.
shoulders.
So this is a random guy?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You say, who the fuck is this?
I like that when the referees when they get jumped, the referees be jumping in and whooping ass too.
Yeah.
Any other time they get touched, they're just dead for like 8 hours.
What the fuck is going on, bro?
Damn.
I love everybody coming in and just
Go
like,
back to that initial run.
Yeah, the running is crazy. Like he knew exactly at what point he was going in there.
And he got good at like he's like, look at him. Actually, let me take it back. I could be a wrestler. You saw how he drove his shoulders right there.
Yeah.
I could do that.
You might have played high
He
school,
used
high
his
school
weight
football.
pretty good.
You know, wrestling is like a dance. You know,
Factual.
You gotta have a good partner.
Man, and I jumped over the barricade. So I told Vince McMahon I had personal beef with Kobe Lopez. Vince McMahon did not tell Kobe I was gonna be there. And the personal beef is between me and Kobe, and he knows what he done.
What the hell happened to this guy that he's so mad?
I have no idea.
Nothing. Literally, this is all something made up.
You think so?
On Instagram,
100%.
Yes.
I did what I had to do. I made my family proud. Because we are the ones. And WWE officials, I appreciate you for taking me off.
Because he said he was going to whoop Seth Rollins' ass if they didn't.
Know what was about to happen.
Mm-hmm.
I did it for Rakishi.
Mm-hmm.
I did it for The Rock.
Mm-hmm.
I did it for all my tribe family. I appreciate this message.
We the ones.
We are the
We the
ones.
ones.
Because I'm an upcoming WWE superstar.
Yeah, see, like, he's dead ass. That's
Yeah.
not anybody joking about, like,
Nope.
bro is dead ass serious.
So you think they're gonna hire him?
Absolutely
No,
not.
they're probably going to ban him from all shows. I mean, he's probably been banned from Eddie's show again.
That's
That's
crazy.
yeah. He's probably
Wow.
delusional.
Yeah, so I mean, bro's obviously mentally like going
Mm.
through something.
Yeah.
But no, like that is definitely fake beef. You don't know these people.
It's like when a person runs on the field and like streaks, and like, they
Nah.
tackle the shit out of them.
Yeah, I
Like,
guess
just-
so. But
you're
people be
disrupting
like,
the
well, I guess it
performance
is all
of
the
the
same. People are willingly like jumping the barricade.
Right.
These dudes are not small. That's crazy to me when people do that. It's like, what you think you gonna do? Like he is kind of successful.
I think there was like 2 Super Bowls ago. Like this dude bet because you can bet on like I guess on betting sites if someone's gonna like
Streak.
Oh,
streak or
really?
not.
Yeah.
Part of
And
the parlay.
Yeah, he bet it on like he did the bet on
On
himself. Then he ran on the field.
Wow.
Did he get away with it?
Well, I mean, he won a shitload of money. And
Yeah,
then like he probably was just banned for the stadium, but at that point it's like whatever.
yeah.
That's pretty.
I did
that's
what I
so
had to do.
smart.
I wonder what
Yeah.
that ticket is. Is
Yeah.
there a ticket for that?
You're definitely going to jail for that shit.
Yeah.
For
I
sure.
seen somebody do it to propose to their wife or their fiance or whatever, and then they got tackled, and then they lost the ring. It was funny.
Did she say yes?
I don't even think she got the chance to answer because he was in the audience. Like the girl was in the audience, and he did it on the field, and they tackled him, and the ring fell, and that just seems like a waste of money.
If you're out there, come on the pod. That's kind of crazy though. Like, damn, you spent
Yeah.
like 5-6K on a ring, and then you didn't even think that through. You could have just like said, "Hey, can I propose to my girlfriend tonight?"
They would have probably let you.
You know,
too.
they'd probably be like, "Yeah, sure, that's
Yeah.
a good
They
moment."
probably
for
would have
us."
still said no.
Well, that's a good like social media thing for most people. You know,
Yeah.
most teams are like, "It's gonna make us look nice and make us look good. Why not?" It's like maybe like 10 seconds, and then it's like, "All right, move on."
But don't you got to make those preparations earlier in advance? Like, especially if it's a Super Bowl, it's like, why wouldn't you?
But if he knew he was going and he was gonna do that, like, why didn't he just like see if it was a possibility in advance?
That's what I'm really more saying is like, if you knew that situation, don't wait till you get there and say, you know what, I'm gonna propose to her by running on the field ass naked.
How do you guys think Kanye proposed?
You said who?
Kanye
To
to his new girl.
oh, how did he propose?
yeah.
He rented out of the stadium.
Nah, he said we married now.
He literally rented it. Yeah, bro rented out a stadium. Like,
No, but to the new girl.
New girl.
oh, I don't know.
That's what he said. We're married now.
Yeah, probably. Yeah, I think you talking about Kim. My bad, but I'm like,
No,
shit.
yeah, I remember Kim. Yeah.
But yeah, probably it was probably like that.
If Kanye's happy at last, then
Yeah, he had a birthday party where he was eating sushi, or they had like sushi
on top of
naked women.
Yeah, naked. Yeah, that's I guess that's like a custom. Like they do that.
That's crazy.
You
I
want
feel like
that?
it was a TV show or a movie. I've seen that shit.
Do you want to do that? You want
Really?
that for your birthday?
Huh?
You want that for your birthday?
Nah. Because how long you been there with the sushi on you? You know, not saying that, but it's like, how
I
long?
mean, essentially, they're just a table.
Yeah,
Mm.
They're
You think they
just naked.
sanitize their bodies before?
I'm sure you got to take a shower.
I
I'm
most
saying,
people
like, how
do
long
that.
you-
I hope.
Like, how
not.
long does it take to prepare? Like, how long do you have to be there?
Start sweating.
Would you be the one as a table?
Can
Sushi
you
on your
eat
body?
on the job? Like, yeah, so many
Yeah,
questions.
I'd be like this and just grab a piece.
Yeah.
Yeah, Kanye got the big football shoulders going on right now.
Kanye, new girl.
Mystery blonde.
Those shoulder pads. How do you guys feel about like what he's been wearing lately? Like the leggings and the
I love it.
nice.
I feel like he at this like point in his life, he's literally giving everybody so much.
You know,
It's okay. Like, bro can do whatever he wants. He's funny as hell though, but he's always just go try some new shit.
I explained this to a friend who like hated Elon Musk, and I was like, the way Elon operates is I feel like the same way Kanye operates in terms of like what they do.
Mhm.
Like Elon, like like in 2000, we saw this future so differently. We thought we were gonna have like flying cars. We thought we were gonna have like robots, you know. And so we thought we were all gonna be driving the same car, wearing the same shit. You know, like those crazy, like in the movies they show like the crazy jumpsuits.
Mhm.
You know, I feel like that's what Kanye does. Like that fashion aspect is like eventually we're all gonna be rocking and wearing the same thing.
Mhm.
So I feel like that's what he does. And Elon with Tesla is like, I'm the one who's gonna create like that vehicle that everybody's in. And when we do get flying cars, it's all gonna be Teslas.
Mhm.
You know, everybody's gonna be in some Kanye shit. Just like straight up and down. Like whether it's those weird shoes and the leggings to the shoulder pads. Who knows what it is, but they're like creating like this.
So, are
look
these,
for the
so
future.
that's why I'm like, is he wearing the shoulder pads in this video? In this, or is this?
I'm sure those aren't his shoulders.
Prosthetic shoulders.
I mean, why couldn't they be? Why couldn't they be?
Yeah.
Could it be in the gym?
Are you serious?
They don't look like not his shoulders. I just think I don't know, the sleeves.
This is definitely a shoulder pad.
Yeah.
Is that like football shoulder pads?
I
It
don't
looks
know,
like
they
he's
might
wearing
be
like a couple
embedded
shirts.
into the shirt.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's cool. Man.
Oh, that's what I'm definitely like some
This isn't
football
that
with
bad.
like
I mean,
quarterback pads.
Yeah.
You got some quarterback pads on.
But he does that, and then everybody starts doing some weird shit like
Yeah.
that. You know, so
You remember he had the mask on? He
Yeah.
had like the Jason mask on? Or like it was like the Michael
yeah.
Myers mask or some shit.
Michael Myers.
He had a mask on him. It was like a Michael Myers mask. It was I don't know. He tried to wear it, and I don't know if it was trying to be in disguise or trying to scare the shit out of people. But yeah, that was him. That shit was
Oh.
scary as fuck.
Yeah.
If I saw that on the street, like, bro, that shit is crazy as hell.
That is pretty crazy.
It's like,
That's
oh,
dope. Like I find like that's cool to me.
no, but it's not like, it's just like, damn, like you wore this. Like, this.
Yeah, it's like an art piece.
Yeah,
You know,
it's
it's like
man, because it's like, are you just being noticed? It's like, damn, this looks more like a damn alien man. Well, it's
yeah.
cool though. It's just like, who made this?
in a
The
place
mask?
in a time where he's supposed to be canceled, we're still talking about him. You know, so it's like that impact that
Well, that's my dog.
that
Though.
he has. Yeah.
I don't think. Yeah, he definitely didn't. He just win his lawsuit against like Adidas and
Yeah.
stuff. He got
They're
out.
also dumb for like.
Yeah.
You thought they were gonna win that? Like.
Mm. Shout out, yeah. Squared was right.
He's like that uncle or like that friend where you're just like, it's what he does. Can't stop him.
Can't stop him.
We do have some
Yeah,
questions.
let's get into some questions.
Press that
Questions.
button. Question time.
Question time.
Ask some questions. Question time.
This is game show music.
Yeah.
This is a game show.
We appreciate you guys asking questions, but for those who do ask those questions, let's I don't know, let's make it more meaningful, because sometimes we get questions that aren't bad, but they're also like, you know, those, how do I get like you? You're a great dude. Or you're cool. You know, it's like, I appreciate you even sending something in, but it's not like a real question.
Ask some real questions.
Ask some real questions. But we
Let's
love
get
you guys
deep.
for sending them
Like,
anyway.
what's your favorite? Who's your favorite author?
Shit. I don't read.
I mean, right now, I don't know. I don't know if it'll be controversial.
Napoleon
I'm gonna go
Hill.
off of just Harry Potter. So J.K. Rowling, shout out to her. Shit, you know,
That's,
I ain't got nothing to do with the
Can't
rest of
go wrong with
anything.
Harry
I just fuck with the books.
just take her out of the scenario and just be like, Harry wrote his own story.
Harry wrote the Harry Potter is my favorite author.
So we have I guess like a question kind of from Giovanni. He said that
yeah.
he had a story for you, or you had a story in Rogers Park.
I mean, that's where we grew up. Shout out Gio, by the way.
Shout out Gio.
Love that guy. I grew up with him. We've been friends forever. There's a bunch of stories. I can tell so many. So
What happened?
very vague question. I mean, we're kids. Yeah, still are kids. You know, just
But this one says about that one Rogers Park story.
I asked him which one you're talking about, and he's just like, I don't know, tell one. It's just like there's so many to tell, but just know we were in Rogers Park, fucking shit up, getting into bad shit, doing
Nice.
stupid shit.
I have similar experiences.
You know, like you just are
Like
like
vandalism?
yeah,
Yeah.
you know, or other dumb shit. Like my favorite thing ever was like fucking with people and getting chased. I thought that was so fun.
Oh,
it was
that's
so
crazy.
cool. I remember one time I went to go play soccer, and like we are coming out like leaving, and we were just like at a field like playing, and these two guys were carrying something that just freshly painted, and we were on our bikes, and instead of getting on the street, we got on the sidewalk. And then the dude was just like, "You fucking dumbass kids," for like no apparent reason, just because we got on the sidewalk and they were like walking. So I like turned around and I was like, "Fuck you," and like flicked him off, and he started chasing us, and he dropped what he painted and it broke. And it's like that dude holding the other side was so salty, and then he kept chasing us as fast as he could, and then he tripped in the grass.
No.
So we got away,
You got-
and he ate shit.
so you like that feeling of getting away?
Yeah, it was so fun. It was just like, you know, just fucking with adults. Like,
I
I
feel
don't know,
like
as a kid, I'm just like, I'm fucking with these adults and like, I'm getting away.
Cause
Like doing stupid shit.
you also skate, right? I feel like that's
I do
very
skate, yeah.
skateboarder mentality.
Yeah.
To
Like, I wish I was skating at that point where like that happened. And like, I just got away. And I got my kick flip or whatever. And I'm good.
That would have been the
Gone.
scene.
Square
And then
would
the
have
scene
been
right
your bodyguard. Like
I mean,
Big.
even now, like when I go skate, always people trying to kick us out.
Rob
somewhere.
would jump and he'll catch him. He'll catch Rob
Yeah.
off like a jump.
The security guard would like fuck her with Big would fuck with like the security guard and
Yeah.
they'd get mad.
And that was an aspect in like Skate 2. Like the video game, I guess,
Yeah.
Skate 2, where like you can call Big, and if you had to do like a show, like
Oh,
a
that's
photo
fire.
mission
Yeah.
or whatever, like he'll be there to like stop the security.
RP Big Black, man.
I know,
Yeah.
man.
Christopher Big Black Boykin.
Go.
They were on WWE too, right? Did you ever see that episode where he came on a skateboard?
Yeah,
and, like,
yeah.
landed in the...
They did their thing, yeah. WWE always has celebrities.
How do you feel about Logan Paul?
Hey, Logan Paul and Bad Bunny don't have no business being that good.
You say I have business being what?
That good?
No, they don't have that. Like, they're so good for no reason.
Yeah. No,
Like, you
I
know?
mean, but you know, that's why I'm like, bro, sold. I mean, I'm sold on him. I'm not gonna lie. Like, I'm sold on the fact that he's out there, he's doing shit. Like, it's like,
He's got to be committed. Like, put your body.
yeah,
on the line.
that's what I respect. When I see you actually like even
Yeah. Or even he talks about it in the podcast where he's like, that shit's hard.
as hell, bro. Like, but I feel like that's the disconnect too. Like when you come in, you usually see celebrities,
Mm-hmm.
and it's fine too because you get it. It's
You
part
just-
of
they
the
just do that
business
one
and it's part of
punch
like
and
the
everybody's like,
promotion, the aura.
Yeah.
But it's like when you see somebody actually like wrestling, and it's like, wow, like this is a 20-minute match. This is a 30-minute match. Like Bad Bunny had a over 30-minute match. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Like in Puerto
Yeah.
Rico, that shit is like so me to even watch it and see like the reaction, people like are really happy that he's even in Puerto Rico. That shit was legendary to me too. Like that was like a beautiful thing to see. I'm like, damn, that made me more of a fan of like, and I already fucked with Bad Bunny, but it made me more of a fan of him as a person. And I'm like, bro actually cares about putting on good shows, whether you're performing music or you're performing and
Yeah.
like doing this. Something that you really just started doing like a year and almost 2 years ago. You know what I mean?
Right.
Um,
I just think everybody puts like that fake aspect on wrestling, when it really does take a toll on you. You know, like
yeah,
this guy Bad Bunny was like, I felt like I was gonna die. You know,
yeah,
it's like a sport. It's a sport in its own right, where it's like you put the show together and you do what you gotta do, and it's like
He's
didn't
literally worth millions of
didn't have to
dollars. He
take a
went through a
bump.
damn
He's
table.
crazy,
Yeah, he
yeah.
didn't
Like,
have to
bro
go through
went through a
tables.
table, like took a hard like
Yeah.
spot and just laid there like this, like.
When
he
he
ha-
could have probably made more money just performing his
Yeah.
song.
It-
but
most
he's like-
most
he loves
definitely.
it. You
I
can
know he
tell.
getting the bag from him. He getting
Yeah,
the bag
he
from
loves-
them.
Oh,
though.
100%.
Like he's all right. I'll do
definitely
another one.
number
He
one
probably
now.
having bro's probably having like 2 matches a year, if anything.
Have you seen
know?
him do the Canadian Destroyer?
Yeah. No, that's what I'm saying. He's talented,
Perfect.
bro.
Is that
like,
his move?
huh?
He does it. You want to
Like,
the Canadian Destroyer?
Yeah. What is it called? The bunny, whatever, some shit.
I don't know what he calls it. I mean, it's called the Canadian Destroyer. It was
P.D. Williams.
P.D. Williams originated at TNA.
But yeah, like even like I said, Logan Paul too. Like I never really thought too much of him, but like seeing him do that, like seeing him wrestle, made me change my mind on him. I'm like, okay, his ass still be tweaking, but
You need to get that
he's
ad.
not.
He's a
He's
bad
a good
bunny.
athlete.
Oh, you want me to look up Bad Bunny doing
Yeah,
it?
he does it. Bad Bunny.
Conejo Malo.
There you go. That one. right
How's
there.
your Spanish, bro?
Me? I can speak pretty decent Spanish. Sometimes I get nervous though. Like if you speak like really good Spanish, I'm like, you're making me nervous. I'll forget how to say like the simplest words, like knife. Like I forgot.
Wait, let me do this again. This looks crazy.
That boy
already.
Benito, I ain't gonna.
He-
Bro,
If you
he
haven't
had
already
the
subscribed
crowd
to Usr
going
Frndly.
so crazy that I thought, like, you would have thought that this was like WrestleMania or something.
Like he has no business doing this.
Oh,
Like he had no business doing this.
Not at all.
You know?
That's why I'm like, I wonder if that was his idea or like somebody else's to suggest this move.
And that was his first match ever.
Yeah.
And to go from like a tag match to like
You
your
think that
own
was his idea
match-
for that finisher?
Oh yeah, 100%.
Good job, Bunny.
He's also in WWE 2K23. EA sponsor us. You can play as him.
Shout out Booker T too.
Shout out Booker T as Booker T, but him as wrestling right now and talking about it. Hang up the boots, my guy.
Oh, he's not wrestling though.
I know, but the way he talks about it now is like, dude, come on.
Yeah, but
It's
I
like the
like him
worst
on
take.
commentary.
He's calling Blair Davenport, which is a wrestler from the UK, came out and he had no idea who she was.
Yeah,
So like the whole time, like
he has no script at
his-
all.
Yeah, the dude on his side is like, "Oh my god, it's Blair Davenport," and he's like, "Right, Booker T." And he's like, "Mm-hmm."
Yeah.
It's
Look at
like-
what he said about Brock. He said he don't want no water. He don't want no. He said he don't want no bread. He don't want no water. He want all meat. Like he literally just goes out there and
Some
says
random
shit,
shit.
bro.
He said TNA was like the worst. Like he feels bad about doing TNA. I'm like, dude, that's like some of your best work is TNA when you're the main event mafia.
Yeah, that was a whole bunch of shit.
Because King Booker was not it, my guy.
But then he had the fake Wakanda accent.
Yeah.
He had to. I didn't like that. I'm not
That's
gonna
when it
lie
was
to
King
you.
Booker. That's what I'm saying.
I didn't. But that was King Booker was better. But I didn't like the.
wait, we didn't get into the canceling of the Rock show.
Oh yeah,
Dude,
They canceled
I'm
Young
sad
Rock.
as hell.
Young Rock, yeah.
I'm so like
I remember you were trying to get him into it.
I'm okay
and
with
now, you know,
Now you're okay with no?
I've been
are you,
okay with it.
You're okay with the fact that it's canceled?
Yeah, I'm okay with it.
You know-
Especially now, like The Rock, like so has painted himself as such a dickhead in like Hollywood to me.
Oh,
Ah,
You know, like him not wanting to lose at
controversial.
any of his. He came from wrestling. Why do you? It's a story. Why do you not want to lose? Especially you're playing Black Adam, a villain who's supposed to lose to Shazam, and you don't even want to include him in your movies. That's why they didn't continue with the Black Adam movie.
well, I just don't think DC has the best. They just don't have. I feel like the only movies they do have that's really going are the Harley Quinn movies
Yeah,
and Batman. But I don't. Anytime I see a DC, I mean, the Flash looked cool, but
There's a lot riding on this Flash film. It has
and
a
that
lot.
looked really
Like,
good.
It's
if it tanks, they're not gonna.
it's not doing the best. I mean, it's doing good.
I just
but,
don't.
like,
I just don't think they got the best formula over there.
it was supposed to be like
he
the
should have
game
took his
changer.
ass to Marvel. He could have fit in over there.
Who?
The Rock. I'm just saying. if
Nah,
anything,
he can stay.
it's-
He can stay at DC. He don't gotta
You-
come over and ruin.
I
Marvel.
don't think really nobody can say too
Sounds
much
like
of
David
DC
doesn't
right
fuck
now.
with The Rock.
Besides,
Huh?
like,
I mean, I fuck with The Rock, but like, dude, I had this conversation with a friend of mine where it's like, who used to be a wrestler is like the best actor. 100% it's John Cena, and you can even do
think
Dave
so?
Batista.
Not
I was gonna say
Batista, that's what I
Batista's
was gonna
pretty
say.
good too.
Yeah, but the hard part about putting The Rock up there is that he literally just plays himself.
I can't say Cena right now because he's only played so many characters. He's played the same person. Just the, you know what I'm saying? Essentially, like
Kind of, but not really.
On Peacemaker.
Peacemaker.
He does an
And
amazing job as Peacemaker.
so what's his name? When he's Dom's brother on Faster, he's just a heel. Like it's just like him being. But I'm like, I don't really see too much any like difference between him and like Peacemaker besides him not shooting people or like him not like.
I mean, we had
I'm not-
that,
he's
we had
saying
that
John
movie
got
about
potential.
like the college kids.
Well, I'm wrong because had a movie with he had a movie on Hulu that was like more of like a funny like. So he's had roles
He's-
that I
he's
do.
done, like,
appreciate.
funny
I think
ones.
Batista has like even being with Marvel. You know what I'm saying? Like
Mhm.
he's like up to his stock, and I do enjoy. I didn't watch. What's it called? What is the
Guardians 3.
Guardians of the Galaxy? I didn't watch. I'm not gonna lie. I didn't really watch them until recently. So I watched them both back to back, and I'm like, damn, Batista was the
they're
funniest
great
part of this
movies,
fucking
yeah.
movie. Like he was cracking jokes. He was like,
He's the comedic relief.
yeah, like he was very, very comical. So I'm
Dude.
like, that's what I appreciated about bro. But then you see that movie where he was,
Yeah.
the family is like fucking stuck in the house. He's like, one of you gotta die. And he has
Super
this little ass
serious,
shirt on.
yeah.
Like that shit was, not gonna lie, that shit was like, oh, okay. I
I
like
think
that.
I think Batista got more range.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's definitely Batista, then John, then The Rock. For sure.
Yeah, but I
And then
still fuck
Roman
with
wants
The
to come
Rock.
in too, but he's gonna be the same shit as The
I
Rock.
fuck with Zoa, the Zoa Plus.
The
That's the pre.
Zoas.
That's the pre workout.
We gotta have those for the pod one day.
We'll be turned.
Let's get pumped.
Can look
All
at
right,
the
all
damn
right, all
house.
right. We got another question from Kevin. Shout out Kevin, always
Hi, Kevin.
an avid listener. He asked, with $1 million on the line, who is your lifeline?
That's a
Speaking
tough
of
question.
who wants to be a millionaire,
Like that show.
like if you got to call
If I had to
somebody, who are you depending on?
call-
Ooh, this one's tough.
That is a tough one. What's the context of it? Just in general?
Like if you're on the game show.
If I'm on the game show,
Yeah.
It's probably like some historical question.
probably my brother.
Nice.
I'm gonna probably call Bristy, my sister.
Damn, I don't
Out-
have a ceiling.
I would say Kayla, but she's not like big into like facts and stuff.
You gotta think about somebody who actually like watch these games with you, or like
Yeah.
you know somebody who's like okay,
Yeah.
Or like they
like
rather
they
know
watch
facts.
game shows or
Yeah.
you watch shit that's
Yeah.
like okay.
This is probably a setup, but I would probably call Kevin because his ass knows everything.
Yeah.
He probably asks us questions so we can hear.
Kevin,
his-
I'll call you.
Yeah, he's very well informed. What about you, Jason?
Man, I have no idea, dude. $1 million. On
You
the
don't trust
line?
anybody.
Well, I just don't. I probably try to find the smartest smart person I know for sure.
I'll have to have
Yeah,
a conversation with them, but listen, before you tell me this, understand that it's $1 million on the line, so don't fuck this up.
It could also be like the
obviously I
craziest.
called you 'cause I don't know.
It could be the simplest question. It can be like, who's the villain in Super Mario Brothers?
Right.
And you're just like, I don't know. I never played to the end.
Yeah.
You got people sitting on the couch like,
Dude, come on. Yeah. That's how I am. I'm like, you can't answer that? Come on.
I feel like so. I don't know. So who would you call?
I don't know.
Who are you gonna call?
Would you guys ever want to be on Family Feud?
Just say Rex.
I have a friend who was on Family Feud and he won a lot of money.
Did they win?
Oh, yeah. He won a lot of money.
Wow.
Wait, what?
He was on Family Feud, him and his family.
Who's family?
Shout out to Daryl. He was on Family Feud, my friend.
Oh,
and he
nice.
won a lot
They
of
need
money.
to get
That's
user
sick.
friendly on Family Feud.
Yeah.
That'd be crazy.
That would be nuts.
It'd be a funny
We
thing.
have to make sure like
What if we just do our own Family Feud?
Yeah,
could.
should do
Family
that.
Feud challenge.
Yeah. that'd be
'cause
cool.
I've tried to answer some of the questions on Family Feud, just like sitting down on the couch, and I get them shits wrong, and I'm like, wow, like, guess it's not.
That was me the other day. Like I was watching like a video. It was like the cast of like the Avengers.
Yeah.
And it was like the simplest. I forgot the question was, but it was like so easy. And it's like, dude, come on. Chris Hemsworth didn't get it, but Robert Downey Jr. did. And I was like, you can't. Like that's. Come on, dude. It's so simple.
And we got one more question from Cybera. By Cybera. He asked, "What's your favorite current shoe and why?" I think one that you own.
But that I own.
Yeah, that you have.
Yeah. When I saw that question, I was like, that can be a lot of shoes. I think
you have a lot.
the most recent shoe that I got was that Awake Gel NYC.
Mm.
So fucking comfortable. Like I'll grab like 6 more pairs.
Damn.
Like that thing's comfortable. That
Yeah.
Asics right now, that shoe wave. But like that shoe is so comfy.
Yeah.
No complaints.
I got 2 pairs of those, actually. Not those, but like the gel series.
That's Asics.
Mm-hmm.
I used to wear Asics a lot when I wrestled, like in between, like
I had some Asics.
middle school, between
Yeah,
middle
Gel Light.
school
I
and
used to wear
like
the Gel Light 5s a lot.
beginning of high school, I was wearing a lot of Asics.
Yeah.
I had this pair of green and yellow Asics, and shits were crazy, actually.
I feel like they're so affordable.
The
right
best
now.
Asics ever made by Ronnie Feig, the salmon joints.
Mm.
Those things are crazy.
I've been wearing. I haven't bought any Nike since I left Nike.
Mm-hmm.
I've been wearing New Balances, so I feel like probably right now my favorite pair of New Balance, besides like these, besides my favorite pair of New Balances recently. I go with the Bronsons. I've been wearing those more. I've been wearing like with the baklava. I've been wearing those shits more than I've wanted to.
Well deserved. That's a great shoe.
Those look like some beluga whales.
Yeah, like it's a perfect shoe. I feel like for a lot of people they like the other color, and I like all of them, every colorway that
I
he
like
did.
the
But
other color.
I feel like that for the people who are like a little bit more like out the box, it's a perfect shoe. Like the blues are perfect.
Right.
He chose the browns.
Yeah.
Like yeah, bro did it. I'm ready for the other ones to come out for sure. But yeah, and he wrestled in them shit, so it makes it even more special to me. Like I'm like, damn, like
that's fire.
Yeah, my boy did it. So I'm
With
like, I
Hook.
can wrestle in these shits too.
Hook, you like Hook?
I love Hook.
Yeah.
Hook is just he's just a very cool, like, I just see him and I'm like, damn, he's just cool. Like, he's just a very cool, like, kid. But I think he has a cool look. You know what I'm saying? He's just like I don't know what they're going to do with him, though.
No, yeah. I mean, I think WWE wants to sign him, apparently.
Did they?
Yeah.
I
like
hope they don't ruin
it's the
him. They need to
rumors.
have him they need to let him go with extra. If he go over there, give him Bronson things.
He's not going to go over there. I think a lot of, like, I'm not saying they think how I think, but I think a lot of people who are in the business are like, I'd rather not, you know? 'Cause
Yeah.
You're just going into, like, a pool of, you're just sitting back and not being on TV and not.
But if he,
showing up.
if he continues to work and do that shit, I think he'll eventually go.
Like, even now, like, he doesn't have to make a lot of appearances, because when he does make an appearance, like, it's just straight heat on him. But just cheering. Just like everybody wants him to win.
I can see a Hook and Dom beef down the line, maybe.
Maybe. I mean, Dom might not stay there forever. Ray wrestled everywhere.
Yeah.
Japan and Lucha
Dom
Underground. And
he ain't that.
he was at All In. The very first All In.
Yeah.
Ray was on there with a Wolverine attire.
Thank you for asking so many great questions. Unless you guys have any more. Did you guys get any? No. Ask some more questions. Thank you for participating. Where can they find you? Or what's your Instagram? What's
My Instagram
your website?
Is Radames_47. I'm gonna butcher my own name, so I'm gonna look at it before I butcher my own middle name. My phone died. RADAMES_47. That is my Instagram, personal. Or you can find me at @awkwardage. That is the brand. I got a lot of stuff coming, a lot of fun and new and cool and all of the above. So
let's go.
Come follow me on my journey, and let's fly high.
Fire. Thank you for coming, bro.
Thank you guys for having me. You guys are awesome.
This has been another episode of User Friendly, the friendliest podcast in the world. You can follow us at User Friendly Podcast everywhere: YouTube, Twitter, Instagram,
subscribe, follow, share,
Spotify,
like.
Apple. Show some love. It's your boy Pablo Trees, podsprints.com.
It's Jason.
Drop them links, Jason.
Yeah.
No links yet.
You're not selling the hats
Stay
yet?
out of order.com. That's it.
There you go.
Yeah.
Stay tuned.
I'm Squared Hill everywhere. Comfy Fits, CMFY, FI, 2 T's and a S.
And you got a show coming up.
And I got a show coming up on the 24th. I was going to say 23rd, but 24th we have a show come out, support the gang.
Where
I got some hats, I got some bags, and that's all I got. So that's all I got for now.
Is that maybe?
But the collection drops a little bit after, and yeah, but come buy some hats and bags and shit.
We're excited. Yeah.
Nice.
Hell yeah.
Let's get it.
Bye, everyone.
Play that beat.
I gotta go to the bathroom.
Outro beat.
You say you gotta go to the
Awkward
bathroom?
Age.
Me too.
On the
Awkward
pod.
Pablo
Amen.
Trees.
Squared
Comfy
Hill.
Fits. Square
Jason.
Hill.
Jason.
Jason.
Might come through and kill you.
Whoa.
Dead.
Out of
That's what you
order.
say to the rap.
Nah.
Pull up with the shotgun. I'm going.
I got the whip and it's out of order. I'm gonna be like Joey Diaz. I was fucking 12 years old. These fucking cocksuckers running down the street. My mom used to sell drugs outside of McDonald's. I was 3 years old, but believe it or not, 3 years old. She sent me to the cars.